be talking about possessive pronouns. We use possessive pronouns to show that we possess something or we own something. So possession equals having stuff or having something. We can divide possessive pronouns into two different groups. The first group is possessive pronouns that behave like adjectives and possessive pronouns that behave like nouns. For example, my is a pronoun that behaves like an adjective, and mine behaves like a noun. Our behaves like an adjective. Ours behaves like a noun. Your behaves like an adjective. Yours behaves like a noun. Her behaves like an adjective. Hers behaves like a noun. His like an adjective. His like a noun. Its behaves like an adjective. Its behaves like a noun. And lastly, their behaves like an adjective. And theirs behaves like a noun. There is one thing I want to point out when we talk about possessive pronouns is that we don't use apostrophe. This guy here is never used in possessive pronouns. So for example, ours doesn't have apostrophe. Yours doesn't have apostrophe. Hers doesn't have apostrophe. And the same rule applies to all other possessive pronouns, especially the ones with letter S. So remember, possessive pronouns don't use apostrophe. Let's say, for example, there's a car. So let's show some examples of sentences that use possessive pronouns as adjective and possessive pronouns that behave like noun. So you can say, that is my car. My is an adjective that describes the car. And you can also say, that car is mine. Mine is a possessive pronoun that behaves like a noun. And now we use the be verb is to connect the car to mine. So if someone asks you a question like, what is the color of your car? You can say, mine is red. So mine here is used as a noun because possessive pronoun that behaves like a noun can be used independently because they can stand on its own. And also because we have already established that we are talking about a car from the question that says, what color is your car? So you don't have to repeat the same word, car, in your answer. In short, you can say, mine is red. For example, here is Judy, let's say, has a house. You can say, that is Judy's house. In this sentence, we're using a possessive noun. A possessive noun because we are using Judy, which is a proper noun. That is a name of a person. So if you're using a proper noun as a possessive noun, you are definitely going to use apostrophe and S. A proper noun, meaning a name of a person, or a name of a place, or a name of a thing. That is her house is a possessive pronoun that behaves like an adjective. Her describes the house. You can also say that house is hers. This sentence uses possessive pronoun as a noun, which is hers, and also we can use a personal pronoun that is hers independently and as a noun, and you can say hers is on 6th Street. Hers is on 6th Street. Hers here is a personal pronoun that is being used independently because it can stand on its own, and because we have already established in the question, like for example, do you know where Judy's house is located at? And you can say hers is on 6th Street. So that is our lesson for today. To summarize it up, possessive pronoun can be divided into two groups. The first one is possessive pronouns that behave like an adjective, and the second group are possessive pronouns that behave like nouns. And of course, remember that we don't use apostrophe in possessive pronouns. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again next time.